Okay, I'm a little completely late on this one, but a few months ago, Sunhaven released their 0.5 update, which reworked Withergate, recreated the entire skill tree system, and accidentally broke multiplayer a bit. So, is Sunhaven worth its price tag yet? In my 0.4 video, I went a little hard on the game. At the time, it mainly consisted of a basic farming sim game loop, 3 different towns to live in, and somewhat mediocre RPG systems. I came to the conclusion that at the time, it was not worth the $25 price tag that they were asking. I'm gonna try not to spoil too much beyond the basic names of locations here, but the main changes that affect the value of the game to me are the reworked city of Withergate and the skill tree system. Withergate has a better, more personalized feel, as well as some minigames added that bring it more in line with the Nalvari village in terms of quality. At the same time, Experience Game has essentially been slowed down through a massive expansion and change of the skill trees. Where previously you could easily reach the maximum tier in a skill in a matter of in-game days, now it'll take some effort to reach those goals. For the most part, this makes your character feel more like they're gradually growing rather than jumping in power. The new systems also add some mechanics that I won't dive into, but they do add a nice flavor to the game. Now, this wasn't all without its downsides. First and foremost, if you had a character made prior to the update, you've now lost skills and abilities that you had previously, and you're now weaker. This is an issue that won't change anything for new players, so it's not really a big deal. The bigger issue is that tool upgrades are now tied to skill level, which wouldn't be a major issue if multiple of these items weren't given to you as crest rewards as early as the start of the game. This means that your rewards for quests may be items that you have no way of using. This also isn't really a major issue though, as you can just work to gain the levels. The final thing that I want to briefly mention is that multiplayer has been a bit broken since the patch. While these issues won't pop up all the time, it's not exactly stable at the moment. That said, the team at Pixel Sprout Studios is working on fixing the issue, but it is and will continue to be one until the multiplayer code can basically be replaced, which will take a good deal of time. Going through the roadmaps the team posted on their website a while back, we've now gotten the Nalvari and Carnival updates. The next listed update is an event one, which will add festivals, more mines, and bosses to the game, as well as supposedly updating combat. This is a needed change for making the game feel more alive and lived in. The following and final main update on the roadmap before launch is a seasonal update, which will add seasons and events and also update the marriage system. So essentially the rest of the updates are focused on things to do within the world, which is a good thing. With all that said, do I think the game is now in a state where it's worth the price tag? Maybe, surprisingly, the answer is no longer a flat no from me. Instead, it now depends on a few things. If you just want to play a farming sim game with an expansive skill tree that takes time to grow and has a decently sized explorable world, then yeah, Sunhaven is currently worth the price. Now, if you mainly want to play with friends, I would currently recommend holding off on buying the game until it's a bit more stable. It's not that you can't play it as is, but some weird bugs will pop up quite often and the game may crash. So basically, single player is in a decent spot while multiplayer needs some work. Thanks for watching.